Since you've come into the playing 11, RCB's fortunes have changed. Have you also noticed that?
The thing is, when you have to play in only 3 grounds for like many games, that's normal because wickets are getting slow day by day.
I remember seeing you as a 21-year-old at the 2009 T20 World Cup in England, and it
Yeah.
seemed like the new Chaminda was.
Yeah, I want to do the best for whatever team I play, especially for my country. Like I said, I want to be a match winner.
It's a privilege to have with me Isuru Udana, Sri Lankan cricketer playing for Royal Challengers Bangalore in IPL 2020, a world record holder, a Messi fan, and also a Barcelona fan. Welcome to this
Oh
chat,
yes.
Isuru. Hopefully you're
Yeah.
doing well.
Yeah, I'm doing well. Yeah, that's good.
How is life in the bubble?
To be honest, it's not that easy because you have to be in the room all the time, and you can go to your practice into the grounds and come back to your hotel room. So it's not that easy, but I think now I'm getting used to it because it's almost 50 days for me now here.
So what have you been doing in the non-match days after playing and practice? What have you been doing?
Actually, there's nothing much to do when you're inside your room. So I have my PlayStation with me. So I'm a FIFA fan. So I used to play a lot of FIFA, and I bought few TV shows with me, and I'm using Netflix. So those are the things.
And have you formed close friendships with people in your team?
Yeah, because I used to play with them a lot, especially the South African guys, because I played their league. And when I play the Bangladesh Premier League, I used to play with few people, and I know Virat also, and I played with AB.
Uh, and so life in the bubble, you spoke about the challenges of being inside a room. Is there any positive side to it as well?
With this current situation, actually, we don't have any option because that is the only way to be safe around here, especially like in Dubai. Also, they have like a lot of cases in all world. So I think we have to stick to these things. We cannot control these things, so we have to help whoever the guys who are doing this to keep all of us safe.
And I've noticed one thing, since you've come into the playing 11, RCB's fortunes have changed. Have you also noticed that?
uh I'm not agree with that, actually, to be honest, because whenever I play, I want to give my 100% to the team. Which team I played, that is what I'm trying to do with the RCB as well. Uh, I think this year our bowling is pretty good. We can control the situations in, like, especially like death overs and middle, and especially in the power play. So yeah,
So you, Navdeep, Chris Morris, you formed a good bowling group, and then Chahal and Sundar as well.
yeah, that's why, like I said earlier, we have a proper balanced bowling attack.
Hmm.
I think especially in a T20, when you have a good balanced bowling attack, it's kind of easy.
So tell me something. There was this mentorship program in your team where you're paired with someone else. Who are you paired with? Like Sani is paired
Uh,
with
my
Stay.
uh, my partner is Mohammad Siraj.
Oh, okay, okay. So what have you
Yeah.
been teaching each other?
Like it's a good experience for both of us. I think it's a good experience for the whole group because we can share our experiences and our achievements, and it's good for team bonding and the linking. And I think it really helped me because there is no Sri Lankan around here, like especially in RCB. Like, I'm the only Sri Lankan, so it helped me a lot because I can know about the other players and I can link up with them very easily.
And what have you gained or been? What has your interaction been like with, say, Virat and AB?
It's a huge opportunity for me, and it's a big experience because I've been playing in T20 leagues for a few years now, but I feel difference in here because there are like a lot of big players are playing. All the biggest stars are playing in this tournament. So especially when I share the dressing room with Virat and AB and the other guys as well, like Finchy, and there are like Moin Ali, Dale Steyn, he's a legend, and even Chris. So it's a good opportunity for me, and especially that experience. That experience you can't buy from anywhere. So I'm really enjoying this.
And you're glad that you're not bowling to Virat and AB in the match.
Especially to AB. Yeah, I have been bowling. I have bowled him. Like I had the chance to bowl him twice. Uh, I'm not hoping to bowl him against. No.
And the tournament, obviously now towards the end of the tournament now, at Sharjah, it seemed in the early part of the tournament that it's a struggle for the bowlers because short boundaries and everything. But things have changed now. Do you feel like things have changed all over the IPL now because the pitches are getting slower?
No, the thing is when you have to play in only 3 grounds for like many games, that's normal because wickets are getting slow day by day, and especially in Sharjah in earlier part also wickets are slow. But I think now the bowlers have realized the correct lengths and lines to bowl for the batsmen. But in Sharjah, it's like, it's a very small boundary, very small, like boundaries are very small. So like we have to stick to our plans. Whatever the batsmen do, they can do, but we have to do our basics and we have to do according to our plans. So I think now bowlers have realized about the line and lengths in these conditions. So that's the main thing, I think.
And you have very good experience of playing in UAE. In 2018, you played the Afghanistan Premier League. You were not even part of the draft, and you came from outside. Tell us the story about that. How did that happen? And you ended up as the highest wicket taker.
Yeah, that was I feel like that is the change of my cricketing career, especially about those leagues. Uh, I was nowhere at that time. Like I'm not even playing for my country at that time. So I had the chance to replace. I had the chance, like they want to replace me for another player. So that's how I got my chance. And yeah, I had the chance to play along with Afridi, and everyone knows about him. So that was a good experience for me, and I'm fortunate enough to do really well, and I got the best bowler award in that tournament. So I think that is the change of my cricketing career.
And what did you plan, and how did you become the highest wicket taker? What was going right for you in that tournament?
No, the thing is, in T20 you can't plan much. Like we can have a proper simple plan to these batsmen. Okay, he have a weakness here and his strength is like this. But in a game, that can be like it can be. You have to change the things because it's like 20 overs. You only get to bowl 4 overs, and especially like with my skills and all the teams want me to bowl 1 or 2 in power play and the other 2 in death. So when it comes to death, you don't want to like normally like if there are set batsmen, we don't need to. We are not trying to take his wicket. We just want to cut down the runs. So wickets will automatically then wickets will come. So that was my plan. I have a like simple plan to bowl according to my strength. I know my strengths. So yeah.
And is that experience of playing in Sharjah helping you right now?
Yeah, a lot because I knew that wickets are slow because in Sharjah I played like 10 games in that tournament and wickets were getting slow day by day. So in especially like this is a big tournament, like we have to play like this tournament is like 60 or 60 plus games. So when you have to play in only 3 grounds, it will definitely getting slow. So it was a good experience for me for
What
playing that app.
what was your process like from then till now? Because this last 2 years, especially, has been very good for you because you played the leagues, you're playing for Sri Lanka again, you played the World Cup as well. How has the last 2 years been? Has it been like a dream for you?
Yeah, you can say like that. But to be honest, when I play or when I do my practices, I'm not thinking about the uncontrollables. I'm thinking about the things what I can control only. Because like it's for example, it's if you're a captain, you're going for a toss, you can't win the toss every time. So you can't control that. So I'm planning to control my things. my plans and my strengths and my weaknesses. So I'm trying to control those things. I'm not thinking about the other things. So I think that is how I came this far.
So I've been observing your career since I saw you as a 2021-year-old at the 2009 T20 World Cup. It seems a long way back. Uh,
Yeah.
how do you look back at your international career? Because I was going through your career. You played T20 cricket intermittently for Sri Lanka. Between 2012 and 2016, you didn't play any international cricket. You made your ODI comeback in 2019 after 7 years. How do you look back at that journey, and what have you learned most from that journey?
Yeah, I'm very happy about my career. It's short, I know, but I'm very happy because, like I said you earlier, I'm not thinking about the uncontrollables, because for all those 6 to 7 years, I was only thinking about the things I can control, like my fitness. I had to keep my fitness levels were good if I want to give a comeback. My fitness levels and my cricketing skills. So those are the things I have, like, I wanted to keep on going with those things. I didn't think about the uncontrollables.
And
I
right
had a I had a I had a belief I had a belief in myself. So that was the main thing.
and right now, do you feel at your best right now while you're playing at any level? Do you feel most confident right now?
To be honest, this is a sport. So this is a sport. We can be like, we might have to retire next day by getting a big injury and all. I'm happy, but like, now I'm really happy about my career, this thing. And I want to keep enjoy whatever games I played. I want to enjoy. So that was my plan.
And have you set any goals for yourself?
Oh, I want to be like, in my country, I want to be a match winner for my country. That is my main goal. And there are no big goals like I want to get 100 wickets, 200 wickets, and 1,000 runs and all. I don't have those kind of targets. I want to be a match winner for my country, and I want to enjoy what I'm doing.
And what do you think is your biggest strength as a bowler?
My variations.
And you've now a senior bowler as well in Sri Lankan cricket, with Lasith also slowly phasing out. And do you see enhanced role for yourself in Sri Lankan cricket as well, the shorter formats?
Sorry.
Do you see a bigger role for yourself in the shorter formats now, with you being the senior most, one of the senior most?
Uh, yeah, I want to do the best for whatever team I play, especially for my country. Like I said, I want to be a match winner. I'm trying to do it in every day. So that is my plan. That is my goal.
There are two things that I'm quite interested in knowing from you. You were part of a world record partnership in T20 cricket with Azhar Mahmood, and it seems a long way back. Azhar's now a bowling coach worldwide, and you're still playing. What was that
Yeah.
partnership like with Azhar for Wayamba United? What was that experience like?
It was one of the best experience I had, especially in batting, because we were 7 down for 27 runs in that semifinal. Till that semifinal, we were dominating every team. Like, we were like unbeaten for the all 6 or 7 games. Suddenly, we were chasing 170 plus score, and we were 7 down for 27. And I had no clue when I go to batting. And Asa was like, just keep batting, just give me the strike if you can. Otherwise, you play, even you play, if you can play a dot ball, that's fine, just batting. So when we like pass 12th over, I remember that we had a strategic timeout, and Trevor Bellis was the coach. So he came to us and he was smiling, and he told us, do what you guys can, because it was, at that time, it is impossible. The target is, somehow we managed to score like 160 or something. So it was one of the best experience I ever had. And Azhar was amazing. He was like, after the 13th over, he was like, we can chase this. I was like, how can we do that? So he was like, just bat. If you get a loose ball, just hit for it for a boundary, and we'll see. At the end, it was like 2 overs. We only needed like 28 or something. So unfortunately, we couldn't finish it off, but still we managed to score like almost 160 or something.
And do you meet Azhar nowadays, and do you guys talk about that partnership ever?
I met him. I met him 2 times in Dubai once. I came here to play like in a local league called KPL. I met him and I played alongside with him. And I met him again in Bangladesh. We had a small chat about that. Yeah, I'm really happy. That was one of the best experiences.
Does it feel unreal that you are part of a world record partnership for a particular wicket? For 8th wicket, it's a world record in T20 cricket.
Yeah, that's what I told you. It's a amazing experience.
And there's another interesting thing about you that I've read and found is that for Wayamba again in Champions League 2020 in 2010, you took a very unique hat trick in that one of them was a stumped off a wide. Do you remember that?
Yeah. If I'm correct, there is only 2 hat tricks like that. I have one, and Praveen Tambe have got one in IPL, I think.
Huh.
Yeah, second ball is white ball. Yeah. In that game, yeah, we just scored like 150 or something. And when they're chasing, yeah, it's like all 3 were slow balls. Yeah, I remember Myler came to me and saying, just bowl slow balls. They cannot read you. So it worked.
And your ability to bowl slow ones and variations has made you the only Sri Lankan right now in this IPL. Does that bring pressure on you as the only Sri Lankan playing in the IPL?
No, I'm happy. I have a small I'm happy about it because Lasit was supposed to come here, and he's a legend. I don't need to tell you about him, and I'm happy. 3 to 4 years back, no one believed in me. Now I have achieved this, so I'm really happy.
And who's been your idol in your career?
Earlier, I like Wasim Akram and Chamin Davas. So those are the 2. Yeah.
And have you learned anything from them? Have you spoken to them?
I would love to meet Wasim Akram. I met him once, but I didn't have that much time to talk with him. But I'm working with Chamin Davas. He's a legend, he's giving me a lot of advices and all. I'm fortunate enough to work with him.
Anything in particular?
No, the thing is, especially with Chamin Davas, he allowed me to do according to my strengths. So whatever you do it with confidence. So that's what he says.
And where did your nickname Issa come from?
It's earlier it's Issa. It's like prawns. We call it in Sinhala is Issa. So guys are used to pronounce it. It's easy. So easy for them. That's what I think.
And I believe you're a big fan of Messi.
Yeah, Barcelona.
Yeah. Any particular reason why you're a big fan of them?
No, I really like to be honest, for last 2-3 years Barcelona struggling, and I still support them. I support them till since 10 to 12 years I'm being a supporter. So I like the way they're playing. I love those tiki-taka styles earlier. Now the things have changed, but still I love Barcelona.
And do you ever challenge anybody in your team, in any team, to a game of FIFA, or is there anybody that
I can play FIFA, but I'm not that good. I can play FIFA, but I'm not that good. But I don't want to challenge anyone. But if someone want to challenge, I'll take that. But I'm not that good. I can play.
On that note, thanks a lot, Issa, for your time. I appreciate you giving us time and talking to me. And hopefully your IPL goes off well, and you continue to do well for Sri Lanka and all the leagues that you play.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
please remember to like, share and subscribe the channel. And you can also donate and support the channel via the links mentioned below this video.